Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do an inspired look by the Miami Dolphins. I've already done a somewhat inspired look by them in a previous video that I uploaded back in August time, so if you're interested in that, I'll link it up below. But I'm going to do an NFL game time look. So like something that you'd want to put on your face if you're a Miami Dolphins fan, which my partner is, so that's kind of why I was inspired to do this. I'm also going to do a series, so I'm literally going to do all of the NFL teams. Not today, but I'm going to do separate videos of that. I just thought it'd be fun to do. So obviously Miami Dolphins are the teal blue and the orange, and that's what I'm really going to focus on. I'm not going to do like all over my face, I am just going to base it on an eye look. And I figured, I was looking at all my palettes and I don't have a good colour selection in my palettes at the moment, so this is going to be a little bit tricky. The best teal blue that I do have though is from the Retro Paradise palette from e.l.f. You probably are sick of looking at this palette if you watch a lot of my videos, but I do apologise. It does have a lot of colours that are really handy and helpful, so yeah, this is the one that I'm thinking I'm going to use and maybe sort of deepen it up with this one. I don't know, I'll probably have to play around. This one is actually purple, but it looks sort of bluish on screen, but this is the teal blue, literally the only one that I actually have, so I'm going to have to make that work because that's all I can use. In terms of orange, I have a little bit better selection. I mean, this is not bright enough to be the orange, and then I could, you know, match those two, but it wouldn't really work. What I am thinking though is I'm going to use this Jasmine palette from Miami Beauty, and this one has got this deep orange and this yellow, and I thought maybe mixing those two together. I don't know, I'll have to just sort of figure it out because I don't have the perfect orange. Obviously this is pretty good orange to use, and actually on the skin it might not be as deep, so this is probably the one that I'm going to go to the most. And I kind of just want an excuse to use this palette as well. I have nothing on my face, so apologies if it's looking bad, but I'm going to do my eyes first and then I'll put all my face makeup on. There are a few new items that I also want to test out today. Not like new items, but there's some items that I got in a recent Birchbox or Pitbox, and I just kind of want to, you know, test them out, and I figured this would be a good opportunity to do that. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do one eye completely different to the other. I'm going to just flip them so that they are sort of a mirror of each other. So I think on one eye I'm going to do mostly orange and then maybe cut the crease with the blue, and then on the other eye I'll do mostly blue and then cut the crease with orange. I think that might be a little bit more fun as opposed to just doing them both the same, but I might regret that. I'm just going to go in with this, I don't know what this is. This is a crease brush, and I'm going to start with the orange look because I think it's going to be the easiest. So I'm going to go in with this Fuego from the Retro Paradise palette, just to start off with, and then I will go into the other one in the Jasmine palette. You might notice here I've got a little bit of cut. My son did that to me. He has some long nails on him and they were quite sharp, and he just, you know, went like that and he caught me, unfortunately. So then I decided to cut his nails. So now I've sort of got a little bit of a base. I did end up putting it on this side and I've just realized I wasn't supposed to do that. So I'll worry about that later on. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the orange in the Jasmine palette now, and I'm going to go in with this deeper orange here. This is called Cardinal, and I'm just going to pack it in here. That is so pretty. I really love this palette. I don't think I gave it enough credit when I reviewed it the first time. If you haven't seen that video, I can link it up above, but I really like it, and I've only used it the once. I definitely want to use it more. So I'm purposely just putting it in my outer V. I don't really want to put it all over the place because I want to leave a lot of that for the blue. I'm just going to go in with this clean brush and just buff it out a little bit. Honestly, I feel like with the Retro Paradise palette, you don't need to cut your crease because I think the shimmer shades they work really well together. I think the shimmer shades work really well just on their own without having to do that. So I'm going to just test it out. Now that I've said that, it probably won't work, but let me have a go. So I'm just going to dip in to Sip Sip, which is this lovely blue, and this is really the main one that I'm going to focus on. I mean, that's beautiful. Like, that is just gorgeous. I haven't sprayed this brush or anything. I haven't put any setting spray. This is just beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this shade, which is called Zatoon. And I'm going to just put that sort of here. Let's see. I don't know, does that work? I don't think that actually is needed. Let me go back in with that deeper orange and just deepen it up a little bit because I think I lost some of it. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with this sea salt shade and I'm gonna put that right in the inner part here just to lighten it up a little bit. This is the only shade from this palette that I really don't like. It's so flaky. It should have the same consistency as the Sip Sip one, the blue one, and it really doesn't. All right, I'm gonna leave this eye for now and I'm gonna go into this eye. This eye, I think I'm going to, obviously I put that orange there and I didn't want to. So let me just wipe that off. I'm gonna go in with the Tropicana shade. It's lovely lilac purple. Next, I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to go in with the blue, the Sip Sip blue. I'm going to do it here. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the Cardinal shade from the Yasmin palette and just put that on my lid. I'm going to go in with this yellow shade that I had. Not that it will blend, but I feel like, I don't know, if I just go here, it might be less harsh. Not sure. And then with the same sea salt that I used before, I'm just going to put that in my inner corner again. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish my face now and then I'm going to do the underneath. So for my face, I'm going to just use the Makeup Obsession All Blur Primer. Then I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Satin Flawless Foundation. This is in the shade Natural 210. And I'm looking very pale. I actually think this is definitely a little bit too light for me. Concealer wise, I'm gonna go in with the Born to Glow from NYX. This is the I don't think they even have shades for this. This is the only one that I saw that was available. I feel like every time I put my concealer on, I put it in different places. I never really know where I want it. Alright, I'm just going to set my under eyes because they've been creasing a whole lot and I really don't know what I'm doing wrong or what I need to do. I'm just using the Match Perfection from Rimmel. This is just in the translucent shade. I just feel like I can't use concealer under my eyes anymore. It just always looks so cakey. Do you see how cakey that's looking? That is not looking pretty at all. Alright, I'm gonna go in with my MAC bronzer slash highlighter. I love this thing. It's in my project pan, but I'm not trying to get rid of it because I don't like it. I really like it. It's just old, and I feel like if I get rid of it, then I can just buy a new one, but maybe a more up-to-date one. And yeah, I don't really like bronze very well. I just sort of put it where I feel like it needs it. I definitely don't contour. It's just not something that I have ever done. It's not something that I've ever tried, and I just don't know if I could really do it, to be honest. I think it's a skill that I don't yet have, and it's not something that I really want to start doing as well. So okay, we've got that out the way. I'm gonna go in with this lip and cheek bonbon. This is from Deli Plus, and I am going to show you how beautiful this is. I used it once in my try on and it's really, really lovely. Although, actually no, it's kind of coral. I don't know, it's kind of pinky coral, so it might go with this look. It is a cream base, and so sometimes it doesn't come on that well. Right, that's on. I think I'm gonna go back into my eyes now, and we're going to just, I think on this one I'm gonna go orange underneath here. So I'm gonna go back in with this cardinal shade from the Yasmin palette and just go underneath. And then over here I'm going to try to do the blue. Okay, for highlighter, I'm going to try this highlighter from the Beauty Crop. This is the Glow Milk. I got this recently in a Birch box, and I just wanted to test it out and see what it's like. I did test it out on my hand, but obviously that's different from testing it on your face. And it's this little dropper here, and I'm just going to, it's pretty strong, so I'm just going to put it quite gently where I want it, and then I will try to blend it out. I think I'm just going to use my finger because I don't see how else I could. I don't know. It's quite pretty, but I'm so scared to use a lot, so I might not have used enough. I feel like this look needs something. I think I'm going to go back in with maybe some dark blue. I think that's what it needs. I'm going to go in with this Disco, which is actually more like a purplish, bluish color. I'm not really sure. And I'm just going to try and create something interesting over here. Maybe I'll just go in with my finger because it's not coming off. It's quite pretty. Right, next up we are going to go in. I actually have a treat. I picked up a couple of new eyelashes, and I never wear false eyelashes, but a friend of mine just released her eyelash company and I wanted to pick them up. So the company is called Lash Religion, and I picked up these two sets. And so one of them is, they have really cute names. Which one did I get? I got Flirt and I got Fetish. So this is Fetish, you can see that, and then this one is Flirt. So they're quite similar, although I think one of them, let's have a look which one I want to try. I think this one is nice because this is the Flirt one, and there's less on the inner, and then it kind of puffs out at the end, and then this one is like full on. So I think what I'm gonna do is put on the Flirt one. I'm not a lash queen, so I do struggle to do this, I have to say. It is really cute packaging though. I'll have the link below of where you can find it if you want to. I think she's having a 25% off like launch discount, which is pretty cool. It doesn't come with any glue, but luckily I do have glue from some other eyelashes that I have, so I'm just gonna go get that. So this is what they look like. Really, really pretty. You have a little lash brush, which I think is pretty cool because these are supposed to, I think they last up to like 30 uses. She's done a really, really good job. Okay guys, these are pretty amazing. Do you not agree? I mean, it took me a bit of time to put them on because I do not wear false eyelashes at all. And these are very full on. For someone who doesn't wear false eyelashes, these are quite out there, but they are absolutely gorgeous. I know why everyone wants to wear them, because they just make your eyes like pop. Okay, so yeah, I'll link down below if you're interested. I would definitely highly recommend them. I mean, I'm sure I'm sure this one is just as good and fluttery, and she's got a bunch of different styles as well. So I'm not sponsored or anything, she didn't ask me to do this, but I just, you know, want to help a girl out, and I really am proud of her, and I think these are amazing. I'm just going to go in with the Miss Baby Roll from L'Oreal. Now I just have to decide what I'm going to do with my lips. I think I'm going to try this Clarins lipstick. This is in the shade Jolly Rouge Papaya. So there you have it. That is my Game Time Miami Dolphins makeup look. I've got one eye that is a little bit more subtle, and then I got this eye which is a little less subtle. They're obviously both unsubtle because of the eyelashes that are absolutely amazing. I cannot stop looking at them. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Obviously, you know, people can't really go to see the games because of, you know, social distancing. I mean, it's less likely that you're able to go see the games because they're not letting everybody in. So yeah, you're just probably watching games at home, and if you want to get into the spirit and have a little bit of fun, obviously you can put the little 2 stripes on your cheeks as well to get fully in the mood. But I hope you enjoy this, and I'm definitely looking forward to doing some more. I am going to try to go through all the teams. I'm going to try to go through all the teams before they start dropping out, which is actually pretty soon, so I might end up not being able to do all the teams. I might end up doing just the ones that end up in the playoffs, depending on when this video goes out. But I thought I'd start my Miami Dolphins. They're 5-3 right now, so that gives you a little bit of an idea of when I film this. And so yeah, hopefully they get in there. I know they're on the hunt. So thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you liked the video, and if you want to see more, definitely subscribe because I will be posting more. And I hope that you know, leave a comment down below. I'll see you down there. If you have a question for me, go ahead. If you want to say that this look is absolutely atrocious, let me know. Stay safe everyone, enjoy your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.